Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to Wake Up Your Show. We're doing well without having a wonderful day. I got this kid in the pool wasting water. Look at this shit. Wasting water. He has a hose and he's been splashing water for about 20 minutes. That's bad, yeah. That's bad. So now we're talking about, I'm sorry about this, we're talking about Gundam, of course. Oh, it didn't stop. Yeah, it's been annoying me because water is a precious resource, right? So we're gonna be talking about Gundam. Now, I didn't check out Gundam before because I was unfocused with this guy, but it brings a great news. And the great news in itself is that we now have a decision to make, because most of the Gundam stories are it's complex. Most of the Gundam stories are side story right now. We only have one of the main stories, so I'm gonna take a break from the main story. I'm gonna do some side. So what I wanted to do was possibly go chronologically. So by order of what should we call it? By order of release. That could be really freaking cool, right? I don't know. You guys tell me what you want. The problem with asking you guys what you want is you guys are gonna choose your favorite, right? And then it's gonna be not a competition. Yeah, it's gonna be a competition of which one you like, and I'll be keeping the least favorite one for last. And the reason why it's the least favorite. So if I go with canon, or if I go with the chronological order, it can be one way or the other way, right? So we'll go with now we did a bunch. We did Mobile Suit Gundam, we did Zeta Gundam. Now we're doing Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ, right? So we're gonna be doing this. Before we start, what I'm gonna do is, again, this might be a two-part series because there's a very hot day outside. We got Mobile Suit Gundam, we got the overview, we got the plot, got this reception. Ooh, guess what? Oh, this is super cool. Holy shit. They actually really lowered the quality of information. So because they really lowered it, let's read the whole thing. Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ. Okay, so again, this is reading, this is not super interesting. However, as a guy who doesn't know Gundam, this is kind of interesting to me. Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ is a third installment in Sunrise long-running Gundam franchise and the last TV series in the franchise released in Japan Showa period. A direct follow-up to the Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam is directly written by Yoshiyuki Domino. If you guys remember, this was the guy who was in charge of the previous game. And he assembled a new team consisting of character design Hiroyuki Kitazume, who had already been one of Zeta Gundam animation director, and mechanical designer Makoto Yokobayashi, Yutaka Izubushi, and Mika Akitaka. Initially airing on Nagoya Broadcasting Network, affiliate INN station in Japan, the series was later aired by the Animate. This already read it. It's always the same thing. The now defunct video streaming website Daisuki has right to stream the series worldwide. Sunrise himself released the series on home via Rights of Inc. Okay, it's not super important. Now it's on Crunchyroll. Overview. Gundam was conceived as a sequel of Zeta Gundam, featuring a mostly all-new cast. Not really. We had Amon, we had Boa. We didn't have Amuro Ray, and we didn't have Kamido. Going to follow a major plotline from Zeta involving Aman Karn, version to Minerva Lao Zabai. Minerva Lao Zabai is the I'm gonna give you guys spoiler. Are we still recording? We're still recording. Nice. I'm never too sure. We're not recording. Shit. That's okay. Minerva Lao Zabai, which is the last descendant of the Zabai, but she's not real. The real one was disappeared years ago. This is just a replacement one. A broadcast immediately followed that Zeta Gundam and continued to follow a major plotline and also continued to follow Captain Bright Noah. Nice. And his ship Argama. We're introducing the new character led by Judo Ashita. I gotta say a little bit of a complaint. We had the White Station, which was season 1. This feels a bit less. With sequel to Zeta Gundam sometimes struck a much lighter, often comical tone. Yeah, Judo is actually a funny guy. Compared to Camille, that was very serious, and compared to Amuro, who was kind of forced into things. The sequels are like Gundam sometime, okay? In contrast to the predecessor brooding drama. For example, in the second episode, the protagonist Judo attempt to help Yazan Gabo by throwing orange at the Argama. This contrast in the same episode, however, when Yazan killed the technician Saiguso and Judo then attempt to pilot the Zeta Gundam to go after Yazan. They poor at combat in its first combat. The first opening theme song Enemy Jane set the tone for the first half of the series. Second half of the series put a more somber opening theme song, Sun Voice. Oh shit. One of the saddest anime ever. Yeah. It is comical though. Do I like the comical tone? I don't mind it. It's a bit odd. Because again, we're talking about... It's a bit odd. Because again, we are talking about war. But at the same time, the anime feels... Or the series feels a bit more comical. But it often feels like it's more Judo that's comical than the actual anime. And then it makes sense because Amon, she's the bad guy, and Bright hasn't been funny in the two first seasons, why would it be funny now? You know? So it makes sense. Customary. The continuation, Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, this series once again followed the story of the Anti-Earth Union group battleship Aragma. After Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam final episode to fight off the Axis Zeon, called the Neo Zeon, Captain Bright Nova recruits a group of teenage young collectors led by the loudmouth but powerful new type Judo Ashta. It would be cool. It would be cool if somebody did. I'm not well versed enough in that. If we could check out who was the strongest. Was it Camille? Was it Amuro? Or was it Judo? What is Aragma Mobile Suit? I'm putting a lineup of the Behemoth ZZ Gundam and the returning Zeta Gundam MK2, which is again the original Gundam from the original series. Not the original Gundam, but the original main character Gundam, if you will. And the Aragma Mobile Suit. Putting a lineup of the group is named the Gundam team. As such, it became a first of a number of Gundam series where a team of Gundam Mobile Suit fight alongside each other regularly. That takes place at Side 3 in the Battle of Axis. Gotta say, it's very refreshing to have only that. For example, with the first series, my biggest complaint ever was the fact that this is so bad I had to use the other way of a knife. I don't know, the backside of a knife to scratch off the mosquito bites. Amuro Ray, why I didn't like the first series, because we follow Amuro Ray, and Amuro Ray is kind of the bad guy, the main guy, and he's just the only hope of hurt. But I don't like Amuro, right? With Camille, I liked him, so the fact that he was alone, I didn't care. Judo, do I like him? Yeah, I think I do. All in all, that's pretty chill. Like he's comical but serious. Feels like Goku, to be honest. When it's time to fight, he's fighting. Out of the major Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam characters, Captain Bright Nova and Axis leader Amon Karn featured prominently in Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ. Ayato, Kobayashi, Kami, Bidan, Yafa, Yuri, Wong Li, Yazan Gabo, Minerva, and the children Shinta and Kum are featured in various episodes as well. Fei Mas appeared in the first series but has no speaking role in Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta. I also appear in several episodes of the Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ. See, this is cool to know. This is a cool bit of information. But this is per the anime. I'm watching per the game. And the game is too new. It's about, I want to say 4 months old, right? For people to be actually like, I'm possibly one of the most prolific content creators to do it with multiple hours. How the Mobile Suit came. Char's planned appearance was cancelled by Tomino, giving the go-ahead to do the Mobile Suit Gundam Char counterattack film. Nice. Char Aznavour was possibly one of the most popular, because we went on 2 websites for the Gundam. On the second website, which is more of a fan website, we see Char Aznavour. Original plan for the show, which involved Char return, was never revealed. Nor does Tomino himself remember it. So aside from the opening and the story recap preview episode, Amuro Ray does not make an appearance in the series either. Reception. The series remained one of the most polarizing series in the franchise due to that light-hearted and keepy tone for the first half of the series, compared to the Gundam grittier tone. In 2016, together with the show release, Holy Baldur of Forbes referred to Gundam ZZ as a misunderstood and underappreciated classic. James Whitebrook of Gizmo Mode called Gundam ZZ the black sheep of early Gundam, setting the show's early comedic tone in comparison to the dark ending of its predecessor. I understand what they mean. For example, the last one finished so rough, and then you're starting, and it feels like everybody is like, "Oh, we're having fun with a party," and I do agree with that. However, you guys are gonna have to make a choice. So either, and this is I'm being serious. The last one was like, okay, well, guess what? I did like the character because. Give me a sec. Shit, we're doing good. It didn't overheat it. Let me check. A little bit. It's a bit hot. Not too bad though. Like most people, like, oh, yo, the last one was a bit too dark, and now that we have something else, like, oh, it's not dark enough. So guys, get over it, bro. So this is pretty much it. So we're gonna be ending here. I'm gonna have to do some cleanups, and MGK Vampire Diary reaction. Good. And that's pretty much my day. I have a lot more stuff to do, but still, I can't wait. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.